logic, swarm mark sinner. Buff that doubt to the soul grow thinner. Street lamp sermon, wax line scripture. Vision so crisp like a showroom picture. Midnight mirror, cold sea fixture. Praying through grit, that's a faith elixir. Detail ritual, chrome tone blessing. God in the rinse line, pain transgressing. Fender reflection, truth compressing. Reticulous drive, ain't no half stepping. Brushstroke purpose, foam pad courage. Every pass teach with the storm discourage. Bill stack mountain, still I flourish. Turn that grind to a gold tone flourish. Hand numb winter, grit line living. Everyday test, but I stay forgiven. Sundown sorrow, hope line thinning. Still thank God for the next day's beginning. Sunset closure, Trump space chapel. Spirit on fumes, still won't grapple. Every swirl pattern, pain unraveled. Reticulous heart, this is wax and travel. Yeah, rain beat tempo, glass pane shimmer, backseat chapel, heart flame simmer, compound logic, swarm mark sinner, buff that doubt to the soul grow thinner, street lamp sermon, wax line scripture, vision so crisp like a showroom picture, midnight mirror, cold sea fixture, praying through grit, that's a faith elixir, detail ritual, chrome tone blessing, God in the rinse line, pain transgressing, Fender reflection, truth compressing, reticulous drive, ain't no half stepping, brushstroke purpose, foam pad courage, every pass teach with the storm discourage, Bill stack mountain, still I flourish, turn that grind to a gold tone flourish, hand numb winter, grit line living, everyday test but I stay forgiven, sundown sorrow, hope line thinning, still thank God for the next day's beginning, sunset closure, Trump space chapel, spirit on fumes, still won't grapple, every swirl pattern, pain unraveled, reticulous heart, this is wax and travel.
I like that shit.
Madenka.
Oh, nigga. Oh, shit. Angelino. Oh.
Wake up in the morning, I'm feeling pretty good every day because I've been singing. So many dreams I'm having, fighting demons, different shapes and sizes. Money on my mind when my eyelids open. Guess what I thought about last night? Before shutting them down, before I passed out. Every day I'm praying for some sunshine. Flooding the right time to attack these demons. Acting like they love you, they make you feel so lonely. Put you in a song and play that make you feel so empty. Maybe I'm just petty, you're telling the truth. Figure this thing out, cause I'm gonna try. You can touch my soul, I'm gonna survive. So much evil eyes when I'm in denial. Break down the walls of Jericho. Break down the walls of Jericho. Fulfill the promise I said. Fulfill the promise I said. Wake up in the morning, I'm a villain. Pretty good every day because I've been sinning. So many dreams I'm having, fighting demons, different shapes and sizes. Fighting battles like you never seen before. It's that kind of opponent, you blink, you gone. Something you go have to tell that once you love. Pray before you step into the cage, oh Lord. Make me wanna step into the other side. Put our hands together, let our voice fly. Need the energy of the Most High. Got the energy, kinda compare. Make me wanna step into the other side. Put our hands together, let our voice fly. Need the energy of the Most High. Got the energy, kinda compare. Supernatural energy, can't touch. Motivation now, gotta stand attention. Generation now, we're here for the taking. Different kind of animal in the making. Don't you try to stop us, no debating, no the rated. We go fix this, just wait. I'ma shake jeje, I'ma shake grab, go shake jeje. Go shake jeje, I'ma shake grab, go shake jeje. I don't do this for the money or the fame. I'ma let them go day on my team.
Cannot afford to be mad.
'Cause every time I see you, I'm glad. Reminiscing what we once had. And now I understand you were bad. I cannot afford to be mad. 'Cause every time I see you, I'm glad. Reminiscing what we once had. And I understand you were bad. The lies you would tell were so sad. To anyone who listened, you brat. The trauma runs so deep in your head. And now I'm wishing we never met. The insecurity stuck like sap. I guess maturity you must lack. You almost 40, but at less. Blaming everyone for your stress. I cannot afford to be mad. 'Cause every time I see you, I'm glad. Reminiscing what we once had. And now I understand you were bad. I cannot afford to be mad. 'Cause every time I see you, I'm glad. Reminiscing what we once had. And now I understand you were bad.
They say slim fit, I say big fat. Fat to do thick, candy bars for you pussy. Straight up Kit Kat, curiosity killed the cat. Trying to get back. See if she let me spin the block like I got whiplash, lash. Get it on pussy whip, left on scene on my dick trash. Easy come, easy go. Should've took it slow, still they come and go so fast. Thought I was a goat. Till you asked me to cash out some dough. Now I know we won't last, being a yes man. Even though I wanna say no, but you low-key the best sex I ever had. I made you cream, ain't no cash rules. Everything around me left me on scene like I'm average. It don't add up. What the fuck you mean? This guy in your medium, now you treating me just like I'm comedian. Said I'm so large when you know I've been needy. I'm beating that pussy, thought I had defeated them. They say slim fit, I say big fat. Fat to do thick, candy bars for you pussy. Straight up, being a yes man. Even though I wanna say no, but you low-key the best sex I ever had. I made you cream, ain't no cash rules. Everything around me left me on scene like I'm average. It don't add up. What the fuck you mean? This guy in your medium, now you treating me just like I'm comedian. Said I'm so large when you know I've been needy. I'm beating that pussy, thought I had defeated them. They say slim fit, woo! I say big fat. Fat to do thick, candy bars for you pussy. Straight up Kit Kat, curiosity killed the cat. Trying to get back. See if she let me spin the block like I got whiplash, lash. Mask on black, thirsty, trying to get the hot and cold pussy on tap. A lot of girls just got. Shout out to you for not front end, letting me hit from the back. So I'm blowing your phone back in my dome, knowing I need to leave you alone. We dialed again just to get the ringtone. Denial, I can't whip left on scene on my dick. Trash, trash, trash. Easy come, easy go. Should've took it slow. Instead of come and go so fast. Thought I was a go. Till you asked me to cash out some dough. Yeah, I know we won't last. Ain't a yes man, even though I wanna say no. But you low key the best sex I ever had. They say slim fit. I say big fat.
In Europe, just fucking around, having a great time.
I'm a narcissist. I fucking love myself. Putting in the work to build my wealth. I'm a narcissist. I don't wait on love. Feel the truth inside, only pray to Lord above. I'm a narcissist. I fucking love myself. Putting in the work to build my wealth. I'm a narcissist. I don't wait on love. Feel the truth inside, only pray to Lord above. Shout out Miles, got that masculine identity. Working on myself, spinning true to the insanity. Niggas ain't got work, I'm a man with a pedigree. Only chill with gang with that game, you know how I be. Pass around these hoes, stay on code like a dynasty. Shout out mentor, gave me lore on mentality. Keep it player, no later than it's gotta be. Lucario, villain though with the energy. I'm a narcissist, I fucking love myself. Putting in the work to build my wealth. I'm a narcissist, I don't wait on love. Feel the truth inside, only pray to Lord above. I'm a narcissist, I fucking love myself. Putting in the work to build my wealth. I'm a narcissist, I don't wait on love. Feel the truth inside, only pray to Lord above. Shout out to my nigga Eddie, got that baritone. Roll up in Canada, split the game with Rod Pone. Shout out to boy at Elijah in Virginia. Only 22, but he's smooth when he holla. Got my niggas set up in Dallas, game is airtight. Looking like Drake, no fake, keep it airtight. Not to mention Julius, no fooling us. Mental in mind with his swag like he ludicrous. You know I stay on the gang with the north side. Not fucking with these lanes like we Jedi. Heard these niggas shows ain't on go. They be so light, see that karma is a thing. See how things change, niggas is go range. Nigga looking so strange. Shit, the end of the damn verse. It's okay, I'll leave niggas with a curse.
Wait. Sorry, I gotta stop you again. King Dow, you are an arrogant motherfucker, but I love it because I can relate.
Shit getting cold. But I get colder.
Yeah, shit is getting cold. I might have evidently froze. I'm breaking out the ice so effortlessly, you cannot even feel your toes. Snowball effect is how it goes. I be that nigga that she chose. We causing avalanches here, nigga. Fuck up the way you see me roll. I be chilling at the top, nigga. Reason why you seeing 3 goats. Me and Kuro, you could do the math. It ain't impossible to see both. I could give the Bible free quotes. She been praying till her knees broke. I'm a blesser with a chill straight down the spine every single deep stroke. Mac Fraser when I'm hitting 720s down a motherfucking ski slope. You cannot defy physics being sacrilegious, Brody. I can teach you both. I don't do the same tricks. Silly rapper probably thought I hit a cheat code. Past niggas on a steep road. My power up is never free, bro. Ice pick flow, how does he stick to it? Every Lennon nigga, how is he sticking it? He ain't preaching when he do it, Leviticus. He don't know if God probably forgiving this, but he know what the mission is, so I don't really gotta tell him. See the throne got ice on it, they ain't have a key, so I bill him. Fuck 5 minutes on the clock, Brody B gon' take it to the top. 10:01 in the last 2 minutes, ball until I drop. 3 more, don't let him get a stop. We in motion, I could never flop. It's higher altitudes when you climb and you wanna ski lift to the top. Fuck 5 minutes on the clock, Brody B gon' take it to the top. 10:01 in the last 2 minutes, ball until I drop. 3 more, don't let him get a stop. We in motion, I could never never flop. It's higher altitudes when you climb and you wanna ski lift to the top. I ain't at my peak, a tricky nigga, you ain't at my reach. It's really show and tell when it comes to the board, the subject finesse I teach. Bless I be, the iron ain't only for clothes, Brody, I finesse my crease, but I never fold under fucking pressure. Really is a pleasure whenever I speak. Captivating, command your attention like a nigga magistrating. I'm glad you hating. When you were planning, everybody gravitating. And I ain't finished, I'm becoming a star. I'm Aladdin and you niggas Jafar. So drippy nigga flew on the carpet with a jasmine blacker than tar. Got that water with me and I'm like a glacier moving toward the city. When I make a change, it's environmental. Got a fire metal that can forge the city. Got a quarter with me, but I'm calling tales like an underdog. Catch me with that fucking tea and trees, I'll be in the clouds like a London fog. A new course every day as you grinding though. Flare gun, I be shining, bro. Jacob and Cohen, the only niggas on another different type of timing, no. Shorty, that's another type of glow. My dick is high as Mount Everest. Keep on belay and a silent hole. So in other words, keep on coming. 5 minutes on the clock. Brody, we gon' take it to the top. 10:01 in the last 2 minutes. Ball until I drop. 3 more, don't let them get a stop. We in motion, I could never flop. It's higher altitudes when you climb and you wanna ski lift to the top. Fuck 5 minutes on the clock. Brody, we gon' take it to the top. 10:01.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And then only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Oh shit, hold on. We here. What's poppin'? What's good, people? It is Media Mondays out here in these streets, man. What's going on, Miles? What's poppin' with you, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm out here.
Shout out to the detailing rapper or the rapping detailer.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up.
Shout out to AJ Lino, King Dow, and Millie Max, man. We played some of these joints. Oh, and Omar Gray, too, man. Shout out to the artists, man, the Media Monday artists.
Facts.
Shout out to them, man. We appreciate y'all for coming in with the heat, man. Yo, it's a lot of great music on that fucking playlist, man. Y'all niggas need to.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of great music. Like I was re-listening to that Can't Afford shit with King Dow. Like if you listen to the bass line and the guitars, like that shit is some serious music right there, bro.
Real talk.
You gotta just understand how much talent we got over here on Media Mondays, man.
That's a fact. And today's Media Monday. So guys, send in y'all shit, man. It's $50 or more to promote. $5 per question, $10 per story. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that. Today we're gonna be talking about how you need to test women to see if you like them. Okay. That's not what gets talked about a lot. It's always like, oh, how do I know if she likes me? And how do I get her to want to, and it's like, bruh, do you even like this woman?
You understand what I'm saying? Have you even tested to see if this is the type of chick that you want to fuck with? But we're going to get into all of that in a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? But before we get into all of that, make sure you guys go to Cunningham Elements.
Yes.
Get on the sale, guys. Get on the Black Friday sale. I'm telling y'all.
Yo, get on it, man. Listen, 33% off the entire site. That means every shea butter, every masculine identity soap, every fragrance, the masculine identity eau de parfum sport and masculine identity OG. And we got the lavender, we got the rose, and we got the lemon mint fresh soap bars for you guys, man. Look, man, the shea butter is shea buttering. It's very luxurious, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look at that. Look at the butter, man. Look at the butter content, man. Look at that shit, man. Crazy.
Let me do the big screen. Hold on, we got to show the butter on the layout. Look at that. That shit is fire.
You gotta get the butter on there, man.
I love it. Woo! Fire. So make sure you guys go get your 33% off. You feel what I'm saying?
And off.
You guys do that. You feel me? Also, make sure that you guys go here to shoplocario.com. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that. And also, since we're talking about shoplocario.com, let me play the commercial real quick.
Oh, yeah.
So that you guys can understand about the Black Friday sale. Let's go.
Are you tired of not getting any buns? Are you frustrated because you're not getting any box? You're like pissed off because you don't know how to attract women? If you answered yes to any of these questions, I have the thing for you. I'm having a Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale on shoplocario.com. My name is Mr. Locario. I am the bad boy of the dating game. And if you go to shoplocario.com from November 27th up until December 1st, you are going to get to take advantage of the Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale, where I'm going to have 25% off on all the products on the site, right? So for example, one of my products is the Massive Game Collection, which is 24 of my products in one bundle that you can get. You can also get Master the Vetting Process, which is an awesome product that teaches you how to vet women. And this product has multiple 5-star ratings. Matter of fact, it's all 5-star ratings. That's how good this product is. Also, you guys can get an online dating consultation with myself and my lady April, and we'll teach you how to get the pictures that are going to get the attention of the women. We also are going to do the bio in the call. So we're going to help you fix your bio in the call. And we're going to teach you how to send the messages to get the woman off the site to come meet you in person, right? So all you have to do is go to shoplocario.com. Check out all of the products. I have other audio and video products. I have all these things that you guys can get to step up your game. All right. So go to shoplocario.com, get 25% off on all these products, and I'll holler at you later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.
Yeah, so make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com and get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? And shout out to Efosa. He said, I bought the masculine identity soap last week and it's scheduled to be shipped today. That's what's up. That's
Well, what it means is delivered today. It's already been shipped, but delivered today. Yep.
Right. So you guys, make sure you guys get up on that and get that going. You feel me?
Shout out. And you know, Efosa, I want you to call in and tell me how you like the soap. Because you know, Efosa will be honest.
Right. Exactly.
This is what I'm saying. I don't like the soap. It's no good. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like the smell. I don't like it. No, you know what I'm saying? Efosa. Oh man, you know, we're supposed to be honest. So yeah, we're gonna find out the verdict when he's supposed to get his soap.
Exactly. And guys, also make sure that you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario. Make sure you guys go to patreon.com so that you can join the Patreon, because we do the Bad Boy Show every week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys get up on that. We talk about current events. And then we also spit some heavy games, some shit that we don't say on YouTube, we say on there. So make sure you guys get on the Patreon.
Yo,
make sure you guys get that cracking.
I really should have put some what's that black stuff that they be putting in their hair to make it look more full?
I forgot. I know what you're talking about.
I should have put some of that on the Photoshop for my beard and shit.
Funny. You should have looked next. Miles is out here looks Max. That's crazy. So guys, today we're talking about
Beijing. I should have put that Beijing on it.
We're talking about test women to see if you like them. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that. That's very important. And this is the thing.
Let me turn on the phone lines. Hold on. Let me turn on them. Make sure they off on your side.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think you have them off. I don't have them on.
All right.
So guys, make sure you guys call in. We're gonna have the phone lines on, so call in. 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. And again, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your questions at the end. All right.
The end.
So, test women to see if they like if you like them, right? And the issue with this, when we talk about this topic of seeing if you like the woman, right? This means that you first have to have a certain standard and a structure of how you do things, right? Yeah. Because the thing is this, most guys, their only criteria for, interacting with a woman is, okay, she looks good. So then they're like, oh, I like her because she looks good, right? So they're not testing for anything. They just see a girl and then they just see how she looks. And then automatically he's into her. Right? He hasn't said anything to her. He hasn't done anything with this woman. He hasn't really spent any time with this woman, but for whatever reason, he likes this woman. He's attracted to her. He's like all about it. Right? But what happens is that the more that you guys go out there and talk to women, go on dates, do all these things, you're going to realize that there's certain things that you don't like, no matter how the woman looks. Right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, and on top of that, sometimes what'll happen is this, is that you will see a woman who's physically appealing, but you'll realize through talking to her that you are not attracted to her, right? And I call that a waste of good skin. You feel what I'm saying? Like she looks good, but I can't do nothing with her. You understand what I'm saying? Like she's physically attractive, but I'm not feeling her.
Exactly. Right? She said the word partner. Ugh.
Exactly. Yeah. It's certain things you're just not feeling it. And you're just like, I can't really fuck with this chick, even though I think she's physically attractive. And sometimes you might even be sexually attracted to her too, but you still can't fuck with her because you're like, I don't like her. Because it's the thing. You can talk to a woman and see her as physically and sexually attractive and still not like her. You understand what I'm saying? Now, there are certain girls that you may not like, but you'll still fuck them. And then there's certain girls that you won't like, but you can't fuck them, even though you think they're good looking or whatever it is like that. Right. Because there's certain chicks that they do certain things and say certain things that put you off and make you say, nah, I can't really fuck with that because that's not going to be a positive experience for myself. You see what I'm saying? But again, the issue is that you have to first have a standard and a structure of how you do things. So therefore, when women come into your situation, then you can actually test them to see if you like them. And this is the thing. You cannot test a woman to see if you like them if you don't know yourself, if you don't have a masculine identity. It's damn near impossible. You feel what I'm saying? You can't do it. Because all you're going to be doing is interacting with the woman on the surface level. That's it. And you're only going to be dealing with her based on what you've been taught by society, all these different things that you think that's not really your own thoughts. You know what I mean? But Miles, what's your thoughts on this shit?
That's exactly the angle I was going to come at it at. Come at it from, or what? Yeah. That's the angle, because in order to know what you like, you got to know yourself. You understand? And if we're going to test a woman, what kind of test are we talking about? Now, look, with me, the older I get, the less time I have, and the more stringent my filter becomes.
Right.
The older I get, the less time I have, and the more stringent my filter becomes. I'm the type of guy, man. When I love and shit like that, like I love to do for, I love to go the extra mile, and I like to make sure everything is okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love to, I'm more of a romantic type of guy. Like, I care. Sometimes I care too much. And for that reason, I can't fuck with certain types of females, bro. Really, 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 really can't. Like, yeah. Because I know myself. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. And at this point, like when I was younger, my dick could get hard for anything.
Right.
Now my dick only gets hard for some things.
Right. That's a fact.
Like I don't and it's not an ED thing either. It's not an erectile dysfunction thing. It's just that me and my dick are way more connected these days.
Right.
Back in the day, it was a separation of the two. My dick was like, whatever, nigga, I don't care.
Right.
She has a vagina and she's decent looking. Let's go. But now me and my dick are like this now.
Right.
So now my dick understands everything that's going on up here, everything that's going on in here. And my dick is like, yo, I'm with you, bruh. Whatever you say is what we gonna do.
Right.
And if she says all she has to do is say partner.
Right.
Bro, because if a bitch say I got a boyfriend or I got a man, I'll still think she's attractive.
Right.
Even though I know there may not be a chance that I could fuck with her, because she'd be like, oh, your timing is just off because I just got into a relationship and my man wouldn't really appreciate me going out with you for drinks and nothing like that.
Right.
In that conversation, she's still attractive. One, she's using the word man. And number two, she's showing respect for her man in reference to this conversation.
Right.
So I still find her attractive. Now, she could be on some shit like, I'll be like, hey, what's up? Anybody have a problem with us going out for a drink this Friday night? She could be like, you know what? I will go out with you for a drink and I will fucking suck you Friday night because my partner doesn't mind. And as soon as she says partner, I'll be like, nah, I'm good.
Right.
Even though you want to go out for a drink, even though you want to suck and fuck me Friday night, the fact that you refer to your other person as a partner,
because
I can't fuck with you.
Because I'm telling you, it tells you a lot. You're like, oh man, she one of these.
She one of these.
You know what I'm saying?
She one of these motherfuckers. Like, no. Oh, you see what I'm saying? So, look, man, man, you gotta really look at yourself and see if you like these people. Because look, again, when we look at masculinity, when we look at a masculine identity, when we look at all of the dynamics of the default settings to relationships,
right?
And when I say the default, what I mean is outside of social media, outside of all these narratives, outside of politics,
right?
Outside of all those things, it's a man who has to put his life on the line for anything that he cares about.
Right.
Anything from an idea to his children. And women are in between all that.
Right.
So when a man says he cares about something, when a man is focused, when a man decides to put something or someone in his priority list, 9 times out of 10, he's willing to put his life on the line for that, whatever that priority is, he's willing to put his life on the line.
Right.
This is just the charge of a man. So I gotta at least like you.
Right.
I gotta at least respect what you stand for. I gotta at least see some of myself inside you. For you to be on that list. And on top of that, you gotta earn it.
Right.
You got some people that you're not even qualified for the job. So you can't, it's not even that it's impossible for you to do it, but you don't have you don't have the skills or the qualifications to even be put in the position to begin to earn it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So again, as men, we got to know ourselves, bro. Like, I know all you young niggas, this shit might not even matter to y'all. Like, what the fuck do I care? I'm just trying to pass her shit test so I could get to smash.
Right.
Do your thing, little nigga. Do your thing. But when you get to a certain point in time and you start to realize, oh shit, there's marriage, there's, long-term relationships. And then once I get in a relationship, I'm actually responsible for this bitch.
Right. Exactly.
I'm responsible for her.
Mm-hmm.
Like if some shit goes down, I got to grab her by the hand and protect her and possibly shield her from danger.
Right.
And then when it comes down to it, I realize I don't even fucking like you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Gazette. He said a woman using the word partner is definitely an automatic disqualification. Her mindset is too corrupted for me to try to coach her. That's a fact. She's already bought into all that bullshit. It's like I ain't wasting all that time.
No, a female better be saying my man, my husband, my boyfriend. You could even say my significant other.
Right.
Once you say partner, bitch, we're done. Like, I don't give a fuck how good you look.
Right.
I'd be so sad, like when because you remember back in the day with us before like all this social media shit, we used to see bitches like Melissa Ford in the magazines,
right?
Buffy the Body, and because there wasn't a lot of social media, we didn't know how these bitches thought.
Right, exactly.
We were super attracted to them because mentally we just fantasized about them just being sexy for us.
Right.
So we never really thought about it like, wow, I wonder if Megan Good, like we never thought about, I wonder if Megan Good would have voted for this person, or I wonder how she feels about. You understand? Nobody thought about that. You just looking through the magazine like, damn, this bitch is bad. I would love to bend this bitch over and dick her down real heavy.
Mm-hmm.
But now we got social media, and it saddens me sometimes when you hear these bitches talk, bro. like Joy Taylor the other day. Joy Taylor, she was having a conversation with Kendra G, and right. Kendra G was talking about how men like legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Men want families because they believe in legacy. This bitch Joy Taylor said some shit about, excuse me. She was like, these fucking men and legacy, what do they want? All they're passing on to the next generation is being broke and bad hairlines.
Oh my God.
Do you have a castle? Are you passing on so you telling me that in order for me to be a man and want my name to pass on, I got to have a castle?
Right.
And I mean, I just want my name to be passed on. You get what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. We can have a conversation about that another day. The point I'm trying to make is you would look at Joy Taylor sitting there talking about sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
In her low cut, blouse showing off the cleavage and her peanut butter titties or whatever, right? Shout out to that.
That's the name I know you talking about.
you know who I'm talking about, but shout out to him because y'all know that I didn't make that up. Her peanut butter skin and her huge cans, right? And you'll be sitting there listening to her talk about sports, and you'll be like, "Damn, that bitch is bad."
Mm-hmm.
Now we got the podcast, and then you hear these bitches speak, and it's like,
you're like this, like.
It's like Joy Taylor would never get access to my dick ever.
It's funny. It's because imagine like you're on a date with her, and then this is like interaction, then the feeling you're just like, oh yeah, it was Jason Whitlock this day.
Yeah, shout out to Jason Whitlock with the peanut butter skin and the huge cans.
But see, this is the thing about this whole shit about this is why it's important to test women to see if you like them. Is because when you have the mentality of I'm testing her to see if I like her, you're not coming into a situation simping. You understand what I'm saying? Most guys come into a situation simping, begging, and chasing.
Right.
When you're testing to see if you like a woman, right? Then what you're saying is you're coming into the situation saying, hey, listen, I'm not thinking about if you like me. I'm seeing if I like you, because why the fuck would I give a fuck about you liking me if I don't like you first?
Exactly. and then the beautiful part, if the dude is able to fully understand this mentality,
right?
Rejection means nothing.
Exactly.
Approach anxiety means approach anxiety means nothing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Start to realize exactly what you're truly dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're literally dealing with children with grown bodies. You're dealing with fucking species whose minds change with the wind.
Because it's funny, it's interesting you say that about rejection, because the reason why guys get a rejection, because in their own mind, they like the woman already.
They like
before they even approached her and talked to her. You feel what I'm saying? That's the problem. That's why you're scared of rejection, because you've already decided you liked her. And now you're like, oh, I hope she likes me back. You see what I'm saying?
No, it's like we didn't even get to that point yet.
Right.
We didn't get to that point yet because it's like, wait, how do I know I like her?
Right.
It's like just because she looked good. See, and this is why I be telling y'all guys, if and when you do compliment a chick, like especially with the approach, if you like her, don't just give her some blanket statement about how attractive she is.
Right.
If I'm gonna tell a woman about her attractiveness, I'm gonna tell her why and what I think is attractive about her based on my taste. You know, I be running up on you. Hey, I like how your pants fit. Them fucking hips is crazy, and that's what I like on a woman. I'm an island boy. I love hips and ass and shit. And so it's not just about your hips; it's about what I like.
Right, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Now, your hips ain't enough to get you past the gauntlet. If you say some shit like partner, I could give a fuck less about how your pants fit. because there's other women out here whose pants fit probably better than yours too. Fuck, what I'm wasting time with you for when your brain ain't right.
Right.
You talking that partner shit.
Exactly.
No, sir. No, sir.
And see, one of the ways that you guys, a simple way to test the women is to only date women on your terms.
Facts.
So whatever your terms are, then what you're seeing is the woman doing it on my terms. So for example, like there'd be times where I'm on a dating app or whatever, and you match with a girl or whatever, you say, hey, let's meet up for a drink, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, oh, well, why don't we talk and do this more, or let's talk more, have a conversation, so forth and so on, before we even go out. So now I just leave her on red, or I just unmatch her and keep it moving. Now, see, that's me testing to see if I like them, because all I'm looking for is for her to respond to get together for the drink. I don't care about all that other shit you talk about. So the thing is that once she shows me that she's not cooperating, she's showing me that I don't like her. I'm not interested in that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not interested in that. So therefore I can just keep that shit pushing. Right. Now, what most guys would do is, because they see the girl and they're like, oh, she bad. Okay, well, let me talk to her and let me get to know her more, and let me take her out on 3 dates and do all this other extra shit. And you're doing that because you've decided that you liked her just based on superficial shit.
Right.
Which is how she looks. But also the reason why you're going towards the superficial shit, because you have no depth within you. You understand? So there's nothing about you. There's no standard. There's no filter that you put women through to see if this woman is right for you or not. But guess what? You can't know if a woman's right for you or not. A masculine identity.
Without an identity, a masculine identity. All right. We got 410-410. You are on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Hey, what's going on? I'm Tyler. I'm 24 and I'm in Charlotte.
Okay. Where did you send it?
Miles, I sent to your Cash App.
Okay. That's how much did you send?
I sent 5.
Okay, gotcha. All right, no problem, man. Appreciate the support for the show, man. Thank you for calling in. So what is your question there, buddy?
So I just got my first apartment.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. So my main question is, when I'm inviting a bunch of different women over, and just how do I make sure I'm not inviting any danger, if you know what I mean? Like,
this is why you have the FaceTime, or you go out for the drink. This is exactly why you go out for the drink first.
Right.
Or you at least do the FaceTime.
Okay. Cause I definitely know a couple of dudes who have gotten, set up or robbed.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in the streets and they do what they do. I'm not,
yeah.
But just being cautious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also too, you gotta understand those dudes that got set up and robbed, like you said, they in the street, so they're probably fucking with hood rats.
Probably, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so that's another thing too, is that, and this is why you gotta have a standard, because the women you decide to interact with, this is why you communicate with them and interact with them so that you can see, okay, I'm asking her these questions, I'm talking to her about these things, I'm having this dialogue to feel her out. That's why Miles was saying even about the first, date to get the drinks or be on the FaceTime, is that you have to feel the woman out first. Then when you feel her out and you ask the right questions to talk about the right things, then you say, okay, cool. This chick, from what I'm seeing, it's most likely that she's not like one of these motherfucking idiots out there that's going to be on some bullshit, right? You see what I'm saying? So it's about seeing if the chick has something to lose. You understand? It's funny. I always find it funny where a lot of guys will say, I don't want to fuck with single moms, but single moms got something to lose. So you see what I'm saying? So the thing is that most likely a single mom is not going to crash out. You know what I'm saying? So
right. A single mom ain't gonna rob you, right? Like that, because shit, you find out where her. You know what? Let me be quiet because we on YouTube.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So you got to just have some discernment to see and figure out the type of woman that you're interacting with, and then only allow those type of women to come through to your spot and fuck with you like that. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's the thing.
Right. And I want to say this too. Man. Just because you got your own space, don't mean every bitch need to come back to your spot, homie.
Right, exactly.
I mean, sometimes you can have your own space and still go to the hotel or still go to their spot, depending on the situation. Now, you don't want to automatically go to a chick spot like that, but at the same time, you understand, not everybody deserves access to your place or to know where you live. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be discern. You got to be discerning with that as well. You know what I mean? Where anything that's about you is a privilege to a bitch. Everything about you is a privilege to a bitch. I mean, even when it comes to, a lot of times we find ourselves explaining ourselves to bitches or giving bitches answers to questions they didn't even ask because we're nervous and all this other dumb shit, bro. Like certain levels of information about you, a woman has to be privileged for it. You understand? So don't just think because you got your own place, now it's a free for all to invite every fucking bitch you go out with to come back to the crib. You see what I'm saying? So be careful with that, man, because your space is yours. You understand? And a woman, there's a price of admission for every fucking thing. Fuck these bitches, man. Like, don't let your place be, ladies free before 10, or don't let your place be a ladies' night place. Like, oh, it's ladies' night. Bitches get in for free. Fuck out of here, bro.
Right, exactly.
Treat everything about you like it's precious, bro. Like, we gotta love ourselves as men because that's the reason why bitches is so fucking cheap today, because men lost their value.
It's a fact. That's a fact.
You understand? So you could still go get that fucking hotel to let it. Sometimes you got to do that shit on purpose. So she could be like, "Oh, the first time we fucked, he took me to a fucking hotel like I was a common whore."
Right, exactly.
So she knows that if she want access to your spot, she got to be on her best behavior.
Right.
She got to be a good girl. Like, I need to see how you respond in a hotel space. I need to see how you act in a hotel space. I got to make sure you're not a squirter. You understand? I got to make sure you have hygienic habits.
Right.
These things mean something before I allow you into my fucking space. Who do you think you are? Just because you have a pussy and I find you attractive, that means you should have access to my space, that you should know where I live? You should see my feng shui? Like, nah, bitch.
See, it's like, because now, like, I do the calisthenics, and I took the professional photos while I was doing the calisthenics. So when I uploaded those on some of the sites, I started getting mad women hitting me up, like, boom, 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 just going crazy. So I'm like, okay, I guess I got my pictures right. And they're just like, when can we meet up? When can I see you? Come to my house. And I'm like, I'm kind of getting a little overwhelmed a little bit. Like, all right, hold on. It's a lot going on. And I also work 2 jobs, so I don't have that much time to see all these different women You know, so
Caller. Have you got an online dating consultation?
Not yet. I was in the process of moving. I planned on that.
Yeah,
and
you need to, bruh. You need to, bruh. You heard me?
For real, because
yes, sir.
Because if you because this is the thing, the what's worse than having no matches and messages is having a bunch of matches and messages and not knowing what to do. You know what I'm saying? Because then you end up doing shit and fucking shit up. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Where this is the thing, is that when you're in these situations, right, you need to know also how to manage all of that and schedule all of it, and then also know the best way to funnel the women. Because it's the thing, if you're getting a lot of matches, you also have to have a system of, and this is where we talk about testing to see if you like them. You have to have a way to filter out what you don't like. You understand what I'm saying? And then also be able to recognize what you do like, so that you don't waste time. You see what I'm saying? Because if you have all of it, just like you said, you're overwhelmed. The overwhelming part happens because there's a lot of energy coming at you, but you don't know how to manage the energy. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
It's like a lot of them are on some like.
All right, nigga. You know, I appreciate you, brother, but you called in with a 5.
Right.
So we don't.
My bad.
You know what I mean?
It's my lunch break. If you're still on, I'll call back again.
Okay,
later.
brother. All right, take it easy, man. You know, we gotta value for value. Shout out to Coach
Yes,
Eel.
sir.
You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir. Yes,
saying?
sir.
Appreciate you, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So guys, call up 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. And guys, if you need that online dating consultation, go to shoplocario.com to get your online dating consultation with myself and April. I'm telling you, it is fire. I'm telling y'all, the game on that shit is heavy. I'm telling y'all need to get up on that. You know what I'm saying? But guys, again, this whole topic of testing women is important. And see, the way you got to test them is, like I said, you have to have first your masculine identity, right? And then based on your masculine identity, what you do is that you see and you recognize which women are following your lead, which women are adhering to your program, and which women are not. If they're not adhering to your program, then you say, oh, cool, I realize that she is not going in this direction. So therefore, I'm not feeling this girl. Because see, this is what happens. When you guys start to understand yourself, then what's going to happen is it's going to be impossible for you to like a woman who's going against your program. It's impossible because it's tied into who you are and what you're about.
Yeah.
And so what happens is that you say, oh, yeah, I realize or recognize that I'm not feeling this woman, even though I still think she is physically appealing. And that's going to be, see, guys, that's going to be the craziest thing that you're ever going to experience in this game, is that you're there with a chick, you're physically attracted to her, but you realize that you don't like her, you're not feeling her because she's not adhering to the program, because she's being uncooperative or whatever it is like that. See, when you don't have game, you're blinded by the physical. So then you forget about yourself and you say, oh, but damn, she's so hot. I want her so bad. And the reason why you feel that way is because at that moment, you don't love yourself. You're putting her beauty above you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that you always got to put yourself first before the woman. And when you put yourself first before the woman, the only woman that you deal with that are in alignment with you. And that's how it works.
All right. So we got Ifosa on the line. Ifosa, what's going on, man? How you doing, brother?
I donate $5 to you, Miles.
I saw it, bro. I saw it. Thank you.
So what's going on?
So what's going on with you?
Do you think female accountability aligns with male accountability, but male accountability never aligns with female accountability?
What is female accountability? I don't know if that exists. What are you talking about?
Hear me out. I'm saying that female accountability, quote unquote, aligns with male accountability, but male accountability never aligns with female accountability. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Ifosa, I don't know if female accountability actually exists.
Hear me out. I'll talk about you example. All right, let's say the justice system, right? Why do women have shorter sentences than men doing the same crimes?
What? Shorter. Oh, women have shorter sentences than men doing the same crime. Okay.
Right, because men make those laws, right?
Right.
So because men did the law, I'm saying that the reason why women are not quote unquote accountable or to get away with certain things because of men. So I'm saying that men have to be accountable for women accountability. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm trying to sit here. You know what I'm saying?
I see. He's basically saying that the only way women are going to be accountable is if men are leading them and the woman is following his lead or adhering to his masculine energy, right? Is that what you're saying, Efosa?
Yes, like yes.
Right. Well, yeah, that's what we talk about. But this is what we're saying, where most guys are expecting women to be accountable outside of themselves, outside of the man. So meaning that most dudes, and this is what a lot of red pill talk about, is they'll be like, oh, these women aren't held accountable. We try to hold these women accountable. You can't hold the woman accountable if she's not under your leadership. You understand? So a woman running in the wild, you can't hold her accountable because she's not under a structure. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing. So the thing is that a woman has to be under a structure and then she has to listen to that man. And then therefore she will be accountable because she wants to be under the structure. That's what submission means, right? And so the problem is that guys are like, I want you to submit. And the woman's like, submit to what? Fuck you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? Because she's not under a seat. This is the thing. Women are already accountable, quote unquote, to their jobs. They show up at 9 o'clock in the morning and they leave at 5 p.m. Right? But why do they do that? Because they're under a structure. But a random guy, right, who is interacting with a woman, and especially if he's not a leader, trying to tell her to be accountable is ridiculous. Why? Because it doesn't make sense for a guy to tell a woman to be accountable when the man is supposed to lead her to where he wants her to go. So if he's saying to her, woman, be accountable, she's looking at you like, make me, nigga. That's basically what she's saying. But a lot of these dudes, they don't understand. You see what I mean? So the thing is that when it comes to quote unquote talking about female accountability, there really is none, because all it really is a woman listening to a man. You see what I'm saying? And that's her choosing to listen to that man.
And this is why you got to test women to see if you like them.
Right.
Because like I said, we're responsible for them.
Mm-hmm.
We are the ones that are responsible for them.
Right.
So if she's not fucking coachable, if she's not going to listen, then I don't give a fuck how good she looks.
Right.
She don't get access to the kingdom. She doesn't qualify for the price of admission. She can't get in the club.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying, Efo. So like you gotta know what you're asking. Like you still think when it comes to man-woman relations that there is such thing as female accountability.
No, I know that. I know there's no female accountability.
So why did you say that? Why did you say that? You said a female's accountability is in line with a man's accountability.
I mean, quote unquote. No, I'm talking about like I know there's no female accountability. I'm saying female quote unquote accountability is for the man. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know how to put myself properly, but you know what I'm trying to say.
So what are you trying to? What statement are you ultimately trying to make with this?
I'm saying that like female accountability is big or better. I'm saying that most of the things that women do is because of the man. That's what I'm saying. Everything women are, let's say women are disrespectful, OnlyFans, the thing that women fuck that thing women did is all in because of the men. So you're right. Female accountability doesn't exist.
Right.
So when I say female accountability doesn't exist without the man, you know what I'm saying? Some of the little party will say that's what I'm trying to say. So I bet you say there's no actual female accountability. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But I think female accountability is because of the man. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, Efoso. Well, we appreciate you calling in, fam. I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So, guys, call in 844-672. 7300 844-672-7300 is the number. So guys, call in. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your questions. So this says, Miles, are you offering samples of cologne with soap or shea butter orders?
Yes, every single order for the month of November will have a free sample of the Masculine Identity Eau de Parfum. Yes, sir. Yes.
Real talk.
Yeah. So guys, take advantage of the 32% plus a free sample during the month of November. Like, y'all got the best of everything, man. Just go to CunninghamElements.com.
Exactly.
Make your purchase. You're getting 33% off, plus you're getting a sample of the cologne, even if you don't buy the cologne. So, and even if you do buy the cologne, you still get an extra sample of the cologne. So you can have like a little, a little pocket, put the little, because the sample is one of those vials that you get at Sephora. It's kind of like, it's this. This is the sample vial that you, just like what you get at Sephora, right? So you can keep this on put it in your little pocket. You go to the restroom, you know what I'm saying? Re-up a little bit. So when you're out on the date, you know what I'm saying? You could kill her. You can, like, when you lean in and say, yo, let's head back to my place. She gets the whiff of the masculine identity. You know what I mean? And she's like, you damn right, nigga, I'm coming back to your place. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to K Zag, and he said, I order my shea butter, guys. Support the movement. That's a fact.
Also, he did, yeah.
Justin Jada, he said, I took advantage of the Black Friday, Miles. My order is coming today. Thanks. That's
sure. Yes, it is. And as soon as they ship, you get the tracking. Like, everything is official. Everything is official. You get full tracking, so you could track your shit straight to your house. So you know what I mean? It's all official, man. Make sure you guys take advantage of your take advantage of the 33% off.
That's what's up. So this says part of the vetting process, perhaps. Okay, so I think it's talking about testing women to see if they like you, see if you like them. Yes, that's basically part of the vetting process, is you seeing if the woman is consistently cooperative, if she's actually doing this over an extended period of time. That's you testing her all those times to see if she's really about it. You see what I'm saying? So that's the important thing when we talk about vetting, is that you are actually testing to see if she is the type of chick that you want to keep doing certain things with, or making certain things happen. So that's definitely part of the point of the vetting. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
It says, last Saturday I danced close with two women, but in the middle they ran away. So either I have a small D that I'm unaware of, or I'm doing something wrong. He said, I'm not trolling. Yo, Omar, you need coaching. Some of y'all don't realize how bad y'all need coaching. Y'all just keep asking these questions in the chat, and I see y'all on the same, on the shows, and y'all keep asking the same weird questions, and it's like, y'all just need to get coaching. You see what I'm saying? Like, asking questions in the chat is not really going to help you, because the issues that you need to solve are deeper than this. Because right now you're talking about, worrying about having a small D, which had nothing to do with some chicks running away when you decided to dance close. That has to do with your insecurity. And so your insecurity is the thing that makes you connect that to that. You understand? That's how insecurity works. You create stories in your head based on what you're insecure about. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's like if a person is insecure about their looks, right? And a guy goes into talk to a girl, and she's like, oh, I'm actually have a boyfriend, right? He's gonna say, oh, she lied. She doesn't have a boyfriend. She just said that because she thinks I'm ugly. You see what I'm saying? And the chick could actually have a boyfriend. You understand what I'm saying? And you never know. She could have thought that you were attractive, but because of your insecurity, that's the story you're gonna tell yourself. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times you guys don't realize that, your insecurities are the issue. It's not about the woman walked away and this and this and that. It's like your insecurities are the thing that's fucking you up already. It's crazy. This says, I'm on semen retention, and I noticed women give me more play and so talkative to me. Why discard its benefits?
Why the fuck you lying?
Guys, stop. Just stop. Just stop. Guys, listen. Do y'all realize that we are not fucking nerds that grew up on the internet and that just stay on the internet and listen to internet talking points and all that other nonsense? Guys, we're not stupid. We are not naive. See, a lot of you guys on the internet, which is sad, is that y'all talk about things that don't exist. And this whole semen, I've been doing semen retention. It makes women want to fuck with you more and they gravitate to you more. No, it doesn't. You understand what I'm saying? That does not make women gravitate to you more. You understand what I'm saying? Because what you got to understand is that most of the guys who are talking about semen retention, y'all are not even fucking. You know, okay. Do you know that you can do semen retention while you're fucking? But most guys who talk about semen retention ain't fucking. Why? Because chicks don't want to fuck with them. But then they turn around and say, oh, well, this semen retention got all these girls wanting to fuck with me. No, they don't. You're lying. You see what I'm saying? I already know you're lying. You see what I mean? And so the problem is that with the semen retention bullshit, also you got to understand is that you're supposed to bust nuts. You understand? That's actually healthy for you to bust a nut or to bust nuts. And then they say like, I was reading something where they said like, if you ejaculate at least like 21 or 22 times a month, it can, help you with prostate cancer. So you guys sitting there, just not trying to bust a nut. It's like, come on, fam, that's not reality. You see what I'm saying? And it's not, a woman is not going to gravitate to you just because of that. You see what I'm saying? So when you're saying a woman giving me more play, what's this more play they give you? Call in and tell us what the more play is. And again, this is what I'm saying, where a lot of guys come up with these stories, even on the opposite side, right? So he believes that semen retention is going to give him more play. So then what happens is he goes through his life and he does a certain thing, and then he interprets that as him getting more play or giving a woman giving him more attention. So he'll be like, let's say, I don't know, in the mall somewhere, and he probably dropped his scarf by mistake, and a lady said, hey, you dropped your scarf. And he's like, oh my God, you see how much attention I'm getting from women because I'm doing the semen retention? And all the chick did was tell him he dropped the fucking scarf. It's like,
Creole Bell, I need you to call in because I need to understand if you're actually doing semen retention.
Right.
Because in my guesstimation, you only doing semen retention if you have access to regular vagina.
Right.
You understand? Anything else is just like you're just living the life of a regular guy, or you're just maybe you're I don't know what else you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Right. Xavier said he's a loser. He's the same loser that came into the Real Game No Theory show, disrespecting us by calling us boomers. He's invisible to women. They don't notice his lame ass.
And this guy talking about, I have a video advocating it. No, I have a video talking about mitigating and managing your sexual energy.
Right.
Again, if you have access to regular vagina, meaning you have access to real sex, but you actually retain your semen.
Exactly.
Because a lot of you guys in the video, I talk about blue balls and how to deal with that. A lot of you guys are not even mature enough to avoid blue balls.
Right.
Blue ball. If you're at this, whatever, because I know young cats, you'll probably get blue balls, but understand that getting blue balls is a result of not being able to manage and mitigate your own sexual energy.
Right.
You understand? The reason you get blue balls is because all your sexual energy is stuck in your nuts. You don't understand that your sexual energy can expand and be spread to your whole body if you know what the fuck you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all don't know nothing about semen retention. Y'all don't know nothing about nothing. Because you motherfuckers still think that just because a bitch look good, that she's worth something.
Right. Exactly.
You motherfuckers are horn dogs who don't love yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And you're running around talking about semen retention. You're not, the only thing you're retaining is self-hate. That's what you're really retaining.
That's real talk.
because all of your sexual desire is based on putting females up on a fucking pedestal. And if females are on a pedestal, then where are you?
Right.
So all that fucking semen that you're retaining, what is it actually made out of? What energy is all that semen retention made out of? You motherfuckers don't know nothing of what you're talking about. Nothing. You could only retain. You could only be doing real semen retention if you got a bitch or you got a fuck buddy or something like that, my nigga.
Right.
All the rest of that shit is bullshit. Semen retention. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about what y'all talking about. Y'all niggas talk about semen retention as an excuse and a cope to not have access to pussy, nigga.
That's a fact. That's why I laugh at all these dudes on the internet that they be having these whole channels about semen retention and shit. Like it's some magical fairy dust. I'm like, stop, bro.
Oh, y'all semen retention niggas is one video separated from a fucking incel.
Right.
You're one red pill video separation from an incel. That's what you guys are. You're one fucking video from Sandman from a goddamn incel. That's all you are.
Right.
Fuck out of here. I don't believe y'all niggas, bro. I don't believe none of y'all niggas. I don't believe I'm on semen retention, and I notice. How the fuck would you notice that you get more play from bitches if you always get play from bitches?
Exactly. Right.
How would you even notice it?
Right. Exactly.
If you're him.
Right.
So it takes for you to be retaining all this fucking semen to become him.
Right. Exactly.
So how are you him if that's what it takes?
That's a fact. Exactly.
Like it's way easy to fucking shoot a big fucking hole in their fucking theories, bro. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about what y'all talking about.
That's some real shit though. It's like when you just think about it, this is what's called critical thinking. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you were that guy, then why would you need to do this to then get the attention? Because if you were the guy, you would be getting the attention without doing it. You see what I'm saying? So like, what are we talking about here?
Y'all niggas really had game. If y'all niggas really had fucking game, y'all niggas would be recruiting bitches to help you do semen retention.
Right.
Like letting the bitch know, listen, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you, and I'm not even going nut because I'm on semen retention right now. But the good part for you, bitch, is that because I'm on semen retention, the dick is gonna be strong. The dick gonna be strong, and I'm gonna knock it the fuck out. And you can have as many orgasms as you want, and I'm not even going nut. Matter of fact, let's call it slut training. You know what I'm saying? But y'all niggas don't. You know what? Can we edit that part up out of the fucking video? Because I done gave them niggas too much.
It's too late. You already.
980-980. You're on live with Lucario Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Israel 26, Tennessee.
Israel in the building. What's going on with you, man?
No much, but hey, I sent $6 to you, Miles. Just had a quick question.
Okay. I see it. Appreciate it.
Toxic niggas like, Uncle Sam. So, I got to make sure you get your bread. But
yes, sir.
Quick question. So, one, I'm looking forward to the, membership, the Zoom call tonight. I'm just curious on what the topic's going to be tonight.
No, so we didn't finish the joy of a masculine identity. We're going to be catching up on that. We're going to be doing part 2 of that tonight.
Oh, there's going to be part 2 is going to be sick. I kind of, fell asleep on it. Like, at least I think it was.
Yeah, we
like
noticed towards the end of the Zoom, we didn't see you no more, bro. So yeah, it is what it is. But
we
gonna be following up with.
Forward to this. Like, some powerful stuff, man. Like,
it's a great topic, bro. But we go because remember I had videos for y'all and all that stuff, and we didn't even get into that because we just kind of. We did 2 videos, and I got another video that I want to show you guys, around the topic, and we still have a deeper discussion. And I got a whole fucking workbook. I got a whole workbook that we didn't get into as well. So I got that for y'all. Yeah, I got a whole PDF for y'all and everything. That's what I'm saying, man. Like for you cats that's on the fence about joining the Masculine Identity membership, like we have real curriculum that we go through, guys, and you guys get PDFs. You guys get like real content that you can carry with you and have it forever, bro. So this is timeless shit that we're doing, man. We're making history out here for real.
I couldn't agree more, Miles, because man, you are the gift. You and Lucario are the gift that keeps on giving, man.
That's a fact.
I'm looking forward to this and some powerful stuff I got to share, in there. But you guys need to come through because if you think Miles is this passionate like he like how he is on the live. Like he's 10 times more passionate, you know, on the Zoom calls, and he'll tell you himself, like either, you know, take this shit seriously or cancel your membership and leave me the fuck alone. And he's that serious. So
facts.
That's all.
Yeah,
But,
I've told
all right,
niggas
man,
that. I've told niggas that on the Zoom call. Like, listen. Like if you're here for a reason, then stay. But if you're only here just to do self-improvement masturbation, then nah, bro. I don't want to take your money. I don't want you to be a part of my membership, because I fuck with dudes that take this shit seriously and apply it to their life, bro. So yeah, facts.
And that's what sets you guys apart from, you know, these so-called pickup artists. But that's it. I'm not going to take up any more because this is a question. I'll let you guys get back to the show.
Hey, appreciate you, Israel. Appreciate you, man. See you on the Zoom call tonight, brother.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. So guys, call up. The call-in number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So make sure you guys do that and get that crack in. Shout out to Charlie. He said he sent for one free call. So make sure, so we got one free call in the queue. One free call in the queue. So make sure you guys call in. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you make that happen. Let me see what these other questions are saying right here. It says, so why did you agree to talk to those males on Game Global yesterday? That live was painful to watch. Well, I told you it's all teaching, you know, lessons. See, this is the thing you guys got to understand, right? And I don't debate. I just say the words and the lessons so that you hear them and they bounce off of what the other person's saying.
Right.
You know, so if you notice, like watch any of the joints, I'm not really debating them. I'm just they're just basically co-signing the teaching by them saying the opposite of the thing. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times what happens is, like, for example, he's talking about like the high body count shit. And then so we got into that. So everything I was saying was just countering that. That's it. And then you hear the actual game in what I'm saying. That's all it really is. Because the thing you guys got to understand is this, is that you can't really debate the game. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't debate the game. Because when you have game, why do you think, for example, we could have a show called Real Game No Theory with 5 different men, but it runs so smoothly? Because since we all have game, we all have a certain level of knowledge and understanding, and then therefore we relate to that source of knowledge. You see what I'm saying? There's a certain source that you tap into. And if you don't have game, you haven't tapped into it yet. That's why a lot of times guys are confused when we talk. That's why, if, for example, we say the game ain't about women. You know how many dudes still confused about that? They're like, what do you mean? I don't understand what you're talking about. What does that mean? The game ain't about women.
Don't you use game to get women? So how the hell is the game not about women?
Right.
I don't understand, Lucario. Make it make sense. Come on, guys. Come on.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Goddamn game guys. They don't know what they're talking about. I mean, we run game so we can get women, right? I mean, game women. So how the hell is game not about women?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you. So, guys, this is why we got to hit y'all with this over and over again. Because at one point you're like, oh shit, I realize now what they were talking about. Like, I recognize now what they were talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm telling you, it's real shit. It's real shit. So let me see what else we got in here. It says, can a woman love you and still sleep with another man? Absolutely. Because you guys are always thinking that sex and love
are the same thing.
Right. Like together. That's not what it is. Sex is an act. You understand what I'm saying? Like you guys got to understand this. Like, so the thing is, when you have the sexual act, right? It has no inherent meaning. It's just you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like the act of having sex is not different than any other act. The only thing that makes it different is what's happening in the act, right? So if I go on my phone and I dial a number and I start talking on the phone, I'm doing an action. I'm still doing an activity. I'm talking on the phone. right? If I'm fucking a girl, I'm putting my dick in the pussy. If I'm eating a hamburger, I'm freaking taking a bite out of the hamburger. If I'm playing a video game, I'm, using the joystick. You know what I'm saying? Like all of those things are activities.
Right.
You understand? So you might as well say, hey, if a woman, can a woman love you if she has a conversation with another man? Can a woman love you if, she has a dream about another guy? Can a woman love you if, she freaking, plays video games with a dude? Like what are we talking about? But again, when it comes to sex, motherfuckers' ears perk up, and for whatever reason, sex is so high up on the pedestal and special to motherfuckers that they make it this thing. And that's why a lot of people are confused, upset. Even, for example, yesterday when on the Game Global joint, they were talking about, they said statistically, if a woman had sex with more than 10 sex partners, then she's not going to be able to have a pair bond in a marriage. And I'm like, what's interesting about that? I've never seen a person get married and the woman signs something that says, I had sex with this many people before this day. I don't know what is the document that every woman signs and she puts the number of sex partners she had before she got married. Like I've never seen that happen. So where do they get the statistics from? You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, they put sex on such a pedestal, they forget that a relationship is more than just sex. Do you guys know that sex is probably like one of the least things you're doing in an actual long-term relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about it. If you have a girlfriend or a wife, guess what? That girlfriend or wife is your girlfriend and wife all day, 24 hours. You might fuck her for maybe 20 minutes. In 24 hours, you might fuck her for 20 minutes. You understand? And not only you might fuck her for 20 minutes, you might only fuck her depending on your schedule and how many times you have sex, maybe 2-3 times a week. Mm-hmm. Some people once a week, right? So you trying to tell me that you trying to tell me that a marriage breaks down because of a 20-minute sex session that a woman might have had with a few guys before she met you? How, Sway?
No, you gotta look. Here's the thing about lust and horniness.
Mm-hmm.
It everything is like super magnified.
Right.
That's why they talk. That's why they speak so heavily about, or that's why the idea of post-nut clarity is such a critical thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you are horny, and as a man, when you're horny and you want sex and you're lusting,
mm-hmm.
you feel in your brain and in your heart and in your loins that you could fuck 100 women for the next 100 hours.
Right.
That's how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like I could bust a nut and just keep on fucking.
Right.
And you could put you could put one woman in front of me and I could fuck her for 100 hours, or you could put 100 women in front of me and I could fuck each bitch for 1 hour for the next 100 hours. That's how niggas feel when they horny.
Mm-hmm.
But this is why I tell you guys, nothing, you will never actually know yourself. You will never understand your sexual masculine identity until you actually have access to regular sex.
Right.
You motherfuckers don't know who you are because you're young,
mm-hmm.
not age-wise, but mentally you're young. You don't have enough experience. So you don't truly know how you respond to pussy or sex over a longer period. You don't know.
That's a fact. That's some real shit. That's some real shit.
Y'all young ass niggas, y'all got these women on a pedestal because they look good, and remember those clips on your favorite porn site.
Mm-hmm.
After the clip is over, them motherfuckers they pack up and go home.
Right, exactly.
They're not still there fucking.
Exactly. And it's funny, and this is the thing about sex, right? See, this is how I can tell a lot of times, see, this is the problem with sex, is that unfortunately most people miss the lesson about sex.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because meaning that, so You hear, because we even talked about this on the joint yesterday. You hear people say, "Oh, I've had so much sex and I felt empty afterwards," right? And so they missed the point that it wasn't the sex that made them feel empty. It was the ideas around sex that they thought sex was supposed to solve the emptiness within them. You understand what I'm saying? Or just like, even for example, the whole, women has this body count and so they can't pair bond and so forth and so on. See, they look at the sex, but they miss the reason why the relationship didn't last or the relationship was fucked up in the marriage and it didn't work out was not because of sex. It didn't work out because you as a man wasn't a leader. You as a man married a woman who wasn't really that interested in you in the first place. Right. You as a man in the situation, you didn't know how to manage a relationship, which is why shit went left. All these other things that actually happen in a relationship. But the thing is, you're pointing to sex and blaming sex. Why? Because we've given sex so much power. Mm-hmm. What happens is that you should be having more sex so that you can see that it doesn't have the power that it has in your own mind.
Right.
What's interesting about the whole topic of women not being able to pair bond because of sex, right? What's interesting about that topic is that if a woman isn't bonding to you because of sex, that's actually a good thing. Because the thing is that you shouldn't be looking at sex as a way to bond. You should be bonding based on other things outside of sex, because sex is just an activity. So if you're taking a simple activity as the entire thing of you bonding, you're a fucking moron.
Yep. And your relationship is hanging on by a fucking thread.
Yes, exactly. If your idea of bonding is just through the activity of sex, how strong is your bond in the first place?
Right.
How strong and how deep is the situation between you and that woman where it's sex? Oh my goodness, so she can bond. Nigga, are you a leader? Are you masculine? Do you have rules, principles, and guidelines? Do you actually have any depth within yourself to even bring into a relationship and a situation? Have you taught that woman anything? Have you actually guided her into a place where she's never been before, to where she's so attached and enamored with you that she sees you as this fucking godlike figure that she basically just is like, you're like, this is my man. And you're throwing all that out the window. You're throwing all that out the window for 7 minutes of sex.
Yo.
What's he talking about?
Yo.
What happened?
Yo. I'm on my Tinder, right?
Uh-huh.
And it says, like, this bitch just straight up put this in her bio. It says, "Hi, I'm looking for someone to help me get a loan or loan me a bigger amount. I will make the payments."
What?
Like, she look, she said, "Do not come onto my phone laughing at me for what I'm asking. If you can't do it, then simply don't swipe. I'm looking for a 5K to 10K can make $650 a month in payments or $345 every 2 weeks."
Yo, this chick ain't got no fucking game. What the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? Yo, this chick ain't got no game. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. And the funny part is that a nigga with no game is gonna take her up on it too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right? Or she gonna get a bunch of knuckleheads that's gonna act like they about it. You know what I'm saying? She gonna meet some scammers and shit. Crazy.
And she 21.
You said how bad is she, Miles?
I mean, I kind of. Can I put it on here or no?
Nah, don't show her. Don't show her. Because you know what?
Well, she's not my type. She's not my type. I may have swiped on her, but she's not my type, because you just
swipe right. Yeah. That's funny as shit. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's horrible.
Anyway, All right. Shout out to 413. You are on live with Lakaria Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 413.
Hey, what up, guys? It's Trey, 36 from Connecticut.
All right, Trey, 36 from Connecticut. What's going on with you there, buddy?
Nah, man. I was calling on the topic because, like, I
see
just
your
experienced
10.
that this weekend too.
I see your 10, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Because I was gonna, I wanted to share a story. Cause I'm like, I just went through what y'all talking about this weekend. It was funny, right? So, I set up a date I got a match on Hinge, right? And then I asked her out, and then she goes, well, yeah, I don't really drink like that. And I kind of want to go on a couple of dates or whatever before we hook up or whatever. Because what I said to her, I was like, well, let's go for a drink. And then if things go well, we can go back to my place or whatever. And then normally I would have been like, before I would have like unmatched her, or I would have been like, oh, well, yeah, we can go on a couple of dates. But then I was like, wait a second. I just had this thought, like, maybe I should even see if I even like her. And so I sent her a message back basically saying, well, yeah, it's cool. I'm not really focused on the future like that. I just want to make sure that we get together and we get to know each other first. And then hopefully I can find a place for you in my life. And then I was like, yeah, I like what I see, but I just need to know if you're for me. Before if I would have sent that message, I thought that would have turned her off and she would have been like, oh, well, fuck you. I'm not fucking with you. She actually responds. She was like, oh, yeah, no, that's so logical. That makes so much sense. Like, definitely. Vibes are really important. And then so I messaged her back. I was like, well, I'm free this Saturday at this time. Let's meet there. And she was like, yeah, cool. Let's do that. And we ended up meeting up.
That's what's up.
You see, you see the proof in how you could be honest, and if a woman is interested, she will still go forward. Like, you be perfectly honest. Like, you don't have to figure out what to say. You don't have to say the smoothest thing in the fucking world. You could literally let her know, hey, I like what I see, but I need to know if it's for me. Oh, sure, whatever you want, because she's interested. Right? But the next bitch would have been on some shit like, oh, you want to go to a bar? I don't drink. Then fuck out of here then.
On that part, you guys are always saying, like, when a girl says, like, yeah, I don't drink, they're always saying that because they're not really interested. Guys, if y'all think that's bullshit, that's not bullshit. Because when she got to the bar, as soon as she saw me, she got my vibe. She saw me, like, oh, okay, I like him. First thing she did, like, yeah, I'll have a drink with you. And we were drinking. I was like, you told me you don't drink.
You told me you don't drink, bitch. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. When women put forth rules, it's automatically bullshit. Because let me explain something to you. A woman with an agenda is like an elephant with a credit card. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Right. Because the only agenda that exists is mine. That's the only agenda that exists. So if a bitch comes to you acting like she has an agenda, bro, you gotta that's a red flag.
Right.
That's a red flag, because her number one priority should be finding out what your agenda is, and so she can decide if she wants to be a part of it or not. That's it. That's it. I when it comes to accountability, I only give the woman the choice, basically. It's either you fucking with it or you not, but you don't get to have an agenda. You're a woman. You're female. You don't get to have a fucking agenda. Your whole thing is to find out about my agenda and if that agenda works with you or not. Period.
Exactly.
What are we doing? This is why y'all niggas sound so dumb when you. So what do you want to do? And where do you want to go? And how do you like to do this? And what do you want? Bro, what she wants doesn't matter. I keep telling you this. You think women like yachts because they like yachts? You think women even, bro, ask any fucking female, like put a picture of a fucking like Bugatti or any one of those hypercars in front of a bitch.
Right.
She'll be like, oh, that's a nice car. You'll be like, a nice car, bitch. This is a fucking Bugatti. It's the fastest production car on the face of the planet. It costs $2.4 million and this, that, and it goes from 0 to 60. And she'd be like, oh, that's nice. But she don't want to know none of that shit.
Right.
She just wants to get in the car when you get in the car. She She don't give a fuck about how fast it is and how much horsepower it has and how it's a nice color and it's a nice car. And then he invited me for a drive on a Sunday afternoon, and I felt so good that he invited me because I want to spend time with him in his car.
Right.
That's it. That's all that's going through a female's fucking mind.
Right.
And you over here trying to prove to her how fast the Bugatti is. She doesn't care. You know how long my yacht is? You know how much square footage I have on my yacht? She doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
She just wants to know if you're going to invite her on it or not.
Right.
The fuck are we doing? Y'all niggas really think women be thinking that far? You're the one that's the problem with y'all. You stop thinking because you think the woman has thoughts.
Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Nah, that's a fact.
Me too, because like it was like I know you guys also say like a woman is a mirror of you, and it's like normally if you take the approach of like trying to impress her, like they're gonna ask you, "What do you do for work?" Yo, she didn't ask what I do for work not one time the entire night. She didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. She was just always trying to get to know me. I think that came from like the way I came at her in the beginning. Like, yeah, I'm not really trying to impress you. I'm just trying to get to see if, like y'all talking about the topic, if I even like you.
Right.
Exactly. Caller, did you? I'm sure you noticed the difference in the dynamics of how the date went. Fucking with her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a huge. It's like it's almost like she's trying to impress you.
Right. Exactly. You see. That's the game right there. That's the game. See, and that's exactly what it's supposed to be. Because remember, see, this is the thing, right? You're not supposed to be impressing women because women are not supposed to have the agenda. So if you're trying to impress women, it makes no sense because the situation's going nowhere. And this is what you'll notice, right? Women, when they're not really into you, what they do is that they automatically either just stop talking to you, fucking with you, which is the best, course of action, or two, which is worse. They will then think, oh, well, I'm going to use this guy in the way to get attention, time, and energy out of him. And you'll start to notice that because what will happen is that the way she talks to you, the thing she's talking about is based on her having the quote unquote agenda, which is why she'll ask a guy, oh, so what do you do for work? You understand what I'm saying? Because why the fuck does she need to know what you do for work unless she gives a fuck about your money? But check this out. Why would she give a fuck about your money? Because she don't really like you. You see what I'm saying? So there's certain questions and things that women say and ask where it sounds, see, and this is the thing. Guys might say, but Lucario, what if she's just having small talk? And what if she's just trying to like get to know you and blah, 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 blah. Women know. Women have been on enough dates. Women were not born yesterday. They've had experience with, most women have more experience with guys than guys have with women. You understand what I'm saying? So women know exactly what the fuck they're doing. So whenever you're in those situations where that woman has her quote unquote agenda, you're going to notice that she is trying to get you to impress her versus the other way around. Just like you said, she was trying to impress you instead of you trying to impress her. And the reason why a woman is trying to impress you is because you basically created the structure for her to thrive in to impress you. So now she's like, I want to impress this guy because I'm in his structure. That's the issue. She wants to get upgraded. She wants to get a promotion. You understand what I'm saying? You see what I mean? The employee is trying to impress the boss. The boss is never trying to impress the employee. You understand what I'm saying? So leading you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Yeah, go ahead,
As far as like the mirroring thing and like trying to impress me thing. So like, like the opening match that I had for us talking about, we can get a drink and we go back to my place after. And she was like, yeah, no, we gotta go on a couple of dates and all that stuff, and I don't drink. She gets there, like I said, first thing she doesn't order a drink. And then within the first, I think 2 or 3 minutes, one of the first things, she's like, yeah, so what's your type? And I looked at her before I could even answer. She's like, yeah, because I got nice big hips and tits. I'm like, wait, you said you don't drink. You say no fuck on the first date. The first thing you do is order a drink, and now you want to tell me about how fat your ass is. So I was like, yo, this is shit. You guys are legit.
Mm-hmm. Listen, this is what I'm telling you about the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we try to tell you guys, you understand that the when you understand this game, all you got to do is do things on your terms, and then you fuck with chicks that way. It's that simple.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I started calling and chiming on the topic. I was like, yo, this just happened to me this weekend.
Yeah.
So respect to you guys there.
All right, respect, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for calling in. Hey, man, shout out to him because he called us legit.
Exactly. Facts.
Finally, we get validation.
Listen, we've been trying to tell y'all.
Yo, I was gonna quit tomorrow, but since the caller called in and told us that we was legit, I'll keep it going.
It's so crazy. It's like the more that you understand this game and you understand what's going on and you're very aware.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm telling you, the shit sticks out like a sore thumb, bro. It's like you go out and you talk to women and you immediately see, oh yeah, this chick is on some bullshit. She ain't really fucking with me like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like you feel it, you sense it, you see it. You see it through the body language, you see it through the way she's talking to you see it through the words she's saying. You're like, this chick ain't really. You understand what I'm saying? She ain't really fucking with me. You understand what I mean? So it's like, what the fuck about what like we're done. Like I remember I was talking to this girl once at this event, and this is the funny part. This is why I tell you niggas choosing signals ain't shit.
Right.
This chick, soon as I walked in, like I would have bet on my whole freaking, like I would have bet on everybody's life I know that this woman was ready to fucking do whatever I wanted and she was with it. Like soon as I walked in, this chick could not keep her eyes off me, my nigga. Like I was like, this chick is doing way too much. This is not even choosing. This is damn near harassment. You understand what I'm saying? The way she was keeping me. So I said, you know what? Let me go over and talk to this chick, whatever, right? So what happened was I talked to her, but she was in a group of two other girls. So I talked to all three of them, and we was just having just kind of like a regular conversation for like 2 minutes of real small talk, right?
Right.
So I went to the bathroom. I came out the bathroom. I saw her by herself. So I rolled up on her, and I was like, "Yo, listen, take your phone out and put my number in it. We need to, get together, and get a drink sometime, whatever, right?" And then so she's like, "Oh, actually." This is what she says. She says, "Oh, actually, it'll be better if like you just give me your Instagram." Right? That's what she said to me. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, when I came out the bathroom, she was still looking at me for like a minute, and then I came over. So I was like, okay, let me go talk to this chick and just close this deal. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When she said the Instagram shit, I was like, nah. Nah, you're good. Don't worry about it. I don't need that. Right?
Yeah.
So then she was surprised, and then we kept talking. So she kept talking to me, and then she was like, "Oh, so she's like, tell me something about yourself." And I said, "It was like, yo, I wish I could have saw my face because I knew my face was probably visibly perturbed at this point." I was like, and it's funny. She said, "Tell me something about yourself." And I said, no. I said, no, you tell me something about yourself. And then she started talking about herself and telling me about her shit or whatever like that. And then so I talked to her for maybe like 60 seconds more. And I said, listen, it was good meeting you. I'm going to go over here.
Yeah.
So it was funny was she was giving me all the choosing signals.
Right.
And down to actually making shit happen.
Nothing.
You see what I'm saying? But I was very aware of the fact that she wasn't interested. Why? Because I told her to put the number in the phone, and what did she do? She was like, oh, let me get the Instagram.
Right.
And then when we were talking, when she started talking to me, she's basically giving me instruction. Tell me about, I'm like, what? I'm like, is this chick actually telling me what to do? I was like, what? After she dismissed what I told her to do, she is now telling me what to do. I was like, the nerve. The nerve of this woman. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, where I'm noticing all of this happening rapidly, this quickly.
Yeah.
But it's sticking out like a sore thumb. It's like, this is not flying past me. I'm like, I'm seeing everything that's happening.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that when you have game, you start to get hyper aware. You understand? Like you even see, like I remember I was at another spot and I was talking to these two women, and this woman said something that sounded nice, but tone was condescending.
They do that a lot. Like when you say sweetie or hun.
Yeah, I was like, no, and I just dismissed myself, right? I was like, listen, y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
It was like right and to the naked eye, a person would have been like, yo, what happened? Why'd you leave?
Yeah, what happened?
Like, bro, it was the tone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was the tone. Because it was like, like, I can't remember exactly what it was, but she made a comment about me that sounded like a compliment, but it really wasn't. You know how that type of shit go.
Right. Nah, they do that. They do that all the time, bro. They do that all the time. And the crazy part about it is that the average dude, if he hasn't had enough experience, he thinks she's being nice to him and he has no idea. But we got 609. You are on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
What's up, y'all? It's Rudy. Donated to you, Miles.
Yes, sir. I see it, man. Thank you for the 10, brother.
What's going on?
Wagwan, my youth.
Yeah, you funny. But thing though, Lucario, you said something very, very interesting about women know exactly what they're doing. And I had to call in to share this story because it goes along with what that last caller talked about going on a date. I remember I was trying to set up a date with this girl, right? See, I live in Jersey, right? And I wanted to set up a date with a bar that was right next to my crib right here, right? So I told her she should come over out here because, she lives in Philly. And she told me, she was like, oh, could we go to a bar that's in Philly? I'm not trying to travel too far. Now, at this point, I knew I should have charged her to the game. I knew I should have said nah. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Because this was still in the beginning when I was still watching y'all, learning about the game. So I said, fuck it. Let's just go along with it. Let's just see what happens. So we get to the bar that's in Philly, right? And we at the bar and shit. And of course, I try to get sexual, take her home later. She was like, oh, no, I got to get to know you. And of course, I should have seen that coming. But she said something at the end of the date that was very, very interesting that I will never forget. She said, so you wanted us to go on a date that was next to your crib because you wanted us to go back to your crib to have sex, huh? That's what you was planning, huh? And she was like, yeah, you not slick. I done been around the block a few times. You ain't slick. I knew exactly what you was doing. So in my head, I'm thinking, this fucking bitch knew exactly what she was doing. So then that's when I was like, all right, never again. I'm never doing that again.
So wait, so what happened? So you invited her to a spot near you and then she said all that?
No. She invited me. I invited her to a spot near me. She was like, "Oh no, could we go to a bar in Philly?" And then that's when I should have charged her, but you
went to the place that she suggested.
No, I went to another bar that in Philly because I knew another bar in Philly. She said she wanted to go to a bar that was in Philly, so I suggested another bar that was out there.
Oh, and then you went to that. Okay, I got you. And then she was like, "Oh, you probably try to right." So that's what I'm saying. See. She already wasn't feeling you like that anyway, which is why that was that bullshit that was happening. You know what I'm saying? Again, guys, a lot of times you got to understand, man, is that these chicks, right? Remember, they are starving for non-sexual attention. That's the thing for women. You understand? See, because the thing is, women don't know, most women don't know how to be likable. You understand what I'm saying? Which is why it keeps them confused and keeps them in a cycle of getting fucked and tossed to the side. Do you understand what I'm saying? So so the thing is that they try to find clever ways to sort of like force an interaction that is non-sexual, even with a guy that that they're not interested in like that. So they're like, well, I'm not really interested in him, but he could show me a good time and I'll have a good date, a good date. And I can still at least have a dude who's, fawning over me or a guy that really likes me. And then, you see what I'm saying? And that's why it's important, guys, to test women to see if you like them. Because what happens is that you always want a woman to feel and know and recognize that it's not like you're not there for her. You understand what I'm saying? Like that, you understand? Like this is why, even for example, like when you are flirting with a woman or even complimenting a woman or whatever, you still want it in some form or fashion to get the point across that I'm not doing this for you. You understand? I'm not really doing this for you if I'm actually engaging with you. Do you see what I'm saying? It's one thing if you just give a girl a compliment, like, oh, that's a nice, nice dress you got, and you walk away, you're just giving her a compliment just to be nice. But if you're actually flirting with the girl, talking to her, going back and forth, making something happen, she has to recognize and realize that, hey, we are in this situation, and the only thing that's going to happen is the things that are happening my way. So your only choices are follow me or not. There's no other choice besides that. And you show women that through your words and actions. So a lot of times this is why it's good when you're flirting and trying to build sexual tension and the girl is like, oh, why are you so close? And why are you acting that way? And that's inappropriate. And we just know, we should get to know you. Like, it's good when a woman does that, because what happens is it's showing her that, hey, this dude is like this, and she's giving you pushback, and the pushback is because she's not really fucking with you like that. Right. And it's good to know that early, because then you're like, okay, this chick ain't about it. Let me end this date early. Oh, she ain't, let me stop this right here. Oh, she's not about it. Let me not waste any more time on her. Oh, she's talking about this. You see what I'm saying? Like, you already know what to do, so you make the next move, understanding that her response is this way, so I'm gonna go that way. That's it. Crazy.
Right. And keep in mind, right, when I went on a date with her, I was 23 at the time and she was 40 years old. So she was the older chick. So she's definitely been around the block, a few times. And the fact that she told me that when the date was over, she's like, oh, you thought you was slick, invited me to a bar next to your crib so it could make it easier for us to have sex. It just blew my mind, because it was like, damn, these women really are not stupid. They really know what the fuck they're doing, because they do such a good job of acting dumb, acting slow, like they don't know. Oh no, they know. They always know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they always know. So why not just be honest with them in the first place?
Right. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like I hope you heard what you just said, Rudy, and I hope the rest of you niggas heard it too, because all of these motherfuckers, all of these PUA dudes, all of these different kind of niggas be talking about, oh, what do you mean? Just be honest with a woman. What do you mean? Why would you do that? Why not build rapport first and make her more comfortable? Right. No, the bitch knows.
Exactly.
The bitch knows. She's just trying to see how much bullshit you gonna keep up before you get to the real shit. That's all.
Exactly.
That's all. She already fucking knows.
Mm-hmm.
She already knows. And guess what? She already knows too, if she gonna fuck you or not.
Exactly.
So why not get to it?
Mm-hmm.
Be like, look, I would sit here and tell you how cute you are, but I'd rather tell you how horny I am and what I want to do to you.
Right, exactly.
That's what I'm going to tell you. And then you're going to respond. And then I'm either going to end the date or take you with me. That's it.
That's it. I don't know why y'all use love wasting.
Miles, what it is for a lot of dudes, because this was for me too, is that when you get sexual with a woman and, at least the ones that are not interested, and she gets so offended and so repulsive, surprised, it will make you think that, whoa, damn, like, why was she so surprised for? Like, do women not like sex like that too? Like having sex on the first night? And the truth is, they always do. It's just that they don't want to do it with you.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. And see, when guys don't have game, and this is why the game is psychological, and this is why the game is about you and not about women, is when that happens, a lot of guys start to question themselves, right? The questioning of yourself is when you question yourself when a woman does that. What happens is that you've allowed a woman's response to penetrate your mind. So that means that she has your mind. So the thing is that if she can realize that she gets your mind, and sometimes dudes, they be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, or, oh, well, maybe we can talk a little more. That's cool. We don't have to do it now. And then they start kowtowing to the chick, right? Instead of standing on their shit. And she's like, oh, that's disgusting. And I don't even know you like that. And they're like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. It is disgusting. I'm going to head out. I'm going to head out. I'm going to go over this way.
Head out. Yeah. You're right.
You're right.
Disgusting. I'm going to head out.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, and I'm going to say this one last thing before I go. And I learned something that women do that because a lot of times when they're not attracted to you, or like, you feel me, attracted to you sexually at least, they're like, how dare you, nigga? How dare you be bold to tell me exactly what you want to do? Right. You're supposed to be paying my bills. You're supposed to be my phone buddy. You're supposed to be my texter buddy. How dare you? So now they try to shame you because they're trying to deter you from doing that to the next girl. Because in their mind, they know that if you continue doing that, you will find the right girl. And they're trying to deter you because they want you to be a sucker because that's how they see you.
That's a fact.
That's real shit.
Fact. That's a fact. It's a fact.
Really? Shout out to you. That was some real shit.
Fact. There's some real shit though.
And this is why we tell you stop wasting time, because when you say the sexual shit that you say and they try to turn it around and call you nasty or try to shame you or call you creepy or whatever the fuck, they're just trying to deter you from being your true self so you cannot attract the right woman for you.
Exactly.
And here's the thing too, if you behave as if you want to try to mold yourself to their agenda, then they know that they could use you.
Exactly. Exactly.
And they also really mad a lot of times that the type of guy that they're attracted to, at least looks wise, isn't as bold and as confident as you. So they're like, why the fuck is this nigga bold and confident? But that other nigga at the club who I wanted to approach me was too scared to approach me. But this motherfucker's bold? Nah, fuck this.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yo, and this is in itself why rejection is God's protection. You understand? Because you cannot let these females deter you from being who you are so you can attract who you're supposed to attract.
Exactly.
That's why you're not supposed to question yourself, guys. That's why you're not supposed to pedestal these females and then make their judgment of you what you think of yourself. Like, yo, it's all of it is a real scam. All of it is a fucking scam.
And that's why I said that the game is psychological, because what the chick is doing is, or what happens is that she's saying something and then to get a reaction out of you. So what happens is she's trying to shame you. She's hoping the shame will make you change your position.
Facts.
Once she sees that you flinch and change your position, she's like, I got this nigga. So now if I could still, if I want to use him, I can, because look how easily I got him to change his position. Yep. So I easily controlled this guy. He's a loser. And then this is what it is. And that's how it is. But also too, even on a deeper level, is what Rudy is talking about, is that the chick will try to shame you or whatever, because she may think that, and this is the thing, and I'm gonna show you guys a clip of this clip of this video that kind of illustrates this. She may think, this is how women think. She thinks that you are not attractive enough to ask or to talk about that with her, right? So she's like, how dare you? How dare you come at me like this on this sexual tip when I don't even see you like that? You understand what I'm saying? So now what happens is that she basically wants to shame you, hoping that you don't even have future fucking success with any other woman. And this is subconscious. This is why, if you notice, there's times where you'll talk to a girl in the street or whatever at a bar club, and then she rejects you, and then immediately, if you talk to another girl, she's like, "Oh my God, you move quickly, don't you? Like, why? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like she just rejected you, but she feels some type of way about you approaching another woman." And the reason why is because when you approach another woman that quickly, it invalidates whatever thing she thought about herself, because she thought she was the shit because you approached her. When you approach another girl immediately, it tells her that she ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. But this is why they want to keep you down, because she doesn't want you. Because imagine, to her, you are the unattractive nigga with confidence. Dare this unattractive nigga have confidence? Fuck all that. I'm gonna shame you. Don't ever do that again, you unattractive nigga. You stay in the unattractive nigga's place. Oh, I'm telling you.
Oh, Lucario, you notice how they always say some stupid shit like.
Now goes, you gonna say?
Always say some stupid shit like, "Is this how you talk to all women?
Right.
Is this how you talk to all women? Didn't your mama raise you better?"
Right. Exactly.
What the fuck you mean? You're damn right, because in their mind, they're like, and if they're not attracted to you and you're bold, now a lot of times they're questioning their attractiveness. They're like, damn, am I right to be attracted to the type of niggas that I'm usually attracted to? Should I be attracted to guys who look more like him? Now she's questioning herself. So now because you're making her question herself, that's why she has to lash out a lot of times.
And here's the thing too, guys. Deep down, a woman knows how powerful a confident man is.
Right.
You understand? And not even just a confident man, a man in general, because this is exactly why they tried to shame you and see if you flinch so they can, like you said, Lucario, so they could say, I got this nigga. Because if you flinch and you're willing to conform to whatever they try to mold you into, then they can have you on a hook to use you and use your manly resources, use your masculine resource. But just think about the guy that we was on Real Game No Theory with. The dude, he has the keys to the woman's apartment, right? But he only gets sex once a month.
Once a month, right?
He's keeping him on the hook so she can use him. While she fucks other niggas, but she always got a nigga stuck in the friend zone. She gives him pussy basically once a month just to keep him going for the next 30 days. It's kind of like an installment plan.
Right.
And he's gonna do whatever she tells him to do. He's gonna fix fix whatever needs to be fixed. He's gonna paint this. He gonna pick her up from the airport. He gonna give her a ride. He gonna take care of the kids. He gonna cook. He gonna pick the kids up from school. He gonna do whatever the fuck he needs to do so he can wait for the next 30 days to get that another pussy installment.
Right.
And then imagine you got some guys out there who don't even get pussy. All they get is they might get a flirtatious phone call here and there.
Right.
Like what the fuck you think OnlyFans is?
Exactly.
The bitches that make the most money on OnlyFans, what they do is they give niggas the girlfriend experience. They allow niggas to DM them and message them and request pictures of their feet, and then they call them up or they leave a voice note. They leave a voice note like, "Hey, hon, how are you? I hope you're having a great day." And da. And then they get the feeling of someone actually liking them. Right. But what do we know about strippers and OnlyFans models? They hate their customers. They hate their customers. They despise their fucking customers. So on one hand, when you get molded into what the woman wants you to do and be based on her agenda, she hates and despises you. But when you're a confident nigga approaching her, she tries to make you hate yourself.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And if you fall to the idea of a woman's rejection, then she succeeds.
Right.
You guys don't even realize the psychological war you are engaging in when you go approach women and how confident you need to be in yourself. Your only armor is self-love and confidence. That's your only armor.
That's a fact.
Yo.
That's a fact.
Yo, man, we need to take this fucking shit off.
He said, I gotta take this down.
Put it on the memberships, like this shit right here.
That's a fact. We got to take this off, put it on the Patreon or some shit. That's a fact. So Rudy, man, we appreciate that, fam.
Yes, great insight, Rudy. Great insight.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no problem. I wanted to say this one last thing, if y'all still got time or not.
Yeah, and I'm mad you've been on speakerphone the whole fucking time, Rudy. I don't really like that. I told you about that already, nigga. I told you every time you call in, I tell you about that, but you don't listen. Yeah, niggas don't listen.
My bad, bro. I'll be forgetting. Do I sound better now?
Yeah, you sound better now, Rudy.
Nah, but I wanted to say this one last thing. Just like I had women who shamed me, I also got sexual with some women who weren't interested. And you know what they told me? I'll never forget. They said, you're very bold and confident, and I'm not interested in you. But if you keep going, you would definitely find a girl who was right for you.
Yeah, of course. And that's
shout out to them bitches. Them the real bitches of the earth. Shout out to them.
No, that's a fact. Those are the ones that basically retreat and try to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, basically what they're saying is, I was thinking about manipulating you, but I know I can't. So good luck to you. That's all that is.
Y'all, man, I'm gonna go now. Y'all have a good rest of the day.
Appreciate you, Rudy. Appreciate you, brother. Nah, those are the women. Those are the women who either they have sons or they think about having a son, and they're like, man, I would want a woman to say this to my son as opposed to the other shit. You get what I'm saying?
Hold on, I want to show this real quick. You can kill the phone lines. So after this, we're gonna wrap it up. But this right here is kind of like what we was talking about. I want you to listen to what this lady is saying in this video. Here we go.
6 out of 10 men There is one reason and one reason only why an 8 out of 10 woman or above would consider dating you. And that is
So she's saying that if you're a 6 out of 10 man, there's only one reason why a woman who's an 8 out of 10 will date you.
simply because she thinks you're a safe bet. Okay, so let's backtrack real quick. I was talking to my best friend, we'll call her Jane for the purposes of this video, and she told me that she matched with this guy on Hinge the other day. She tells me that his name is John. He's roughly a 6 out of 10 in the looks department. He works in accounting and he's 38 years old. They start chatting and John asks Jane, he's like, so what's your type? My friend's like, well, that's an odd question because my type is honestly Cristiano Ronaldo, but for the purposes of this, she tells him, she's like, well, what I'm looking for is someone who is intellectual, someone who's kind, someone who is ambitious, and someone who really wants to settle down and have kids because ultimately that's what I want. And then she goes, what about you? What are you looking for? John goes, well, to be honest, I'm really just looking for something casual. I'm not really looking for a serious relationship right now. Jane obviously unmatches with him immediately, and she's just like, this is insane because I would never casually date 6 out of 10 John who works in accounting. The men
you see what I'm saying? So basically what happened is the chick matched with the guy, and he tells her what he's looking for, which you should never ask a woman that. But anyway, he says, what are you looking for? She's like, oh, I'm looking for this, and that. And he's like, I'm looking for something casual. And she imagines him because she's like, I would never have something casual with the guy who I think is the 6 out of 10.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what she was looking for was that guy to fit into her box or structure of the dude that she can basically run and use. You see how that works? Let's continue.
Usually date are the unemployed actors and the hot as fuck bartenders that you meet on the weekend, not dudes with actual potential. What the 6 out of 10 Johns don't seem to grasp is that there is nothing easier for a woman than to find a man that wants something casual. Literally all I need to do is open my front door. Now, women, this is where you come in and this is where we need to take accountability.
And she said something right there. She said there's nothing easier than finding something casual, meaning there's nothing easier for a woman to do than find dick. Facts. So she's saying the 6 out of 10 guy is the potential boyfriend guy. So she's gonna either reject him for casual or shame him for casual. This is exactly what we were talking about. Let's continue.
Because there's only one way that a 6 out of 10 guy like John thinks he can get an 8 out of 10 girl like my friend Jane. And that's simply because he already has. And I mean, I get it. Like, we've all dated down. I've done it. All my friends have done it. And the reason we do this is because society has taught us that less attractive men will treat you better than more attractive men. You
see what I'm saying? So she's saying, and this is the funny part about this whole conversation. She's saying, well, my friend who's an 8 out of 10, right? The guy who she's saying is a 6 out of 10 might think her friend is a 5 out of 10. but this is a delusion because she's seeing herself as this, so then she's like, I can get that. But the problem is that a lot of the women, they get, fucked and chucked by these other dudes, and then they get into this situation. But anyway, the point is that she's basically saying that she's like, us women are putting you in a box, and so if you step outside that box we put you in, we're gonna disregard you and shame you. But she also said the reason why he went to her on some casual shit, and she said that it's because it's worked before, which means the guy, John, who she considered with the 6 out of 10, still got his fuck on by letting women know what he wants. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue. It's almost done.
Somehow think that because a guy is not as hot as this other guy, that he is going to not cheat on us, that he's going to treat us with respect, that he's going to treat us well, that, he's going to be more mature than some really hot guy. And I'm here to tell you that through not only personal experience, but the experience of many of my friends, that is simply not true. In fact, I'm going to say that a 6 out of 10 guy is actually going to treat you much worse than a 10 out of 10 guy will, because a 6 out of 10 guy comes to the table with all of these insecurities. He knows he's not a 10 out of 10. And he knows that you can definitely get a hotter guy anytime you want. And if he's smart, he knows that you're not with him for his killer 6-pack or his chiseled jawline. These are typically the guys who will manipulate you, lie to you, mislead you, tell you all the things that you want to hear, because guess what? They are smart and they are charming and they do have great personalities, and you fall for it and they're full of shit. So if you really are one of—
So basically she's saying that these niggas are gonna try to basically love bomb her and do all this other shit, and then they'll fuck with the dude. But either way, what you got to understand is that what she's saying is that these women in their mind have an expectation of you. So if you go outside that expectation, that's where the shaming comes in.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So don't think that, and this is the key that I want you guys to understand. There's nothing wrong with you telling a woman you want to fuck and that you want something casual. The issue is that when they shame you, you question yourself and you think there's something wrong with what you did.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the problem. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. But let me let this finish. It's almost done.
Those women who's like looking for a guy that is going to worship you. The 6, 7, and 8 are.
You see what I'm saying?
Careful where she put that camera.
Oh, I know, right? She got
not going to do it. They're just not. There's really only 2 options, and this is how I see it. You either have to go 4 or below and commit to just being with a dude who knows he is so fucking lucky to have you, or you got to go 9 and above, because the 6, 7s, and 8s that you think are the safe bets, they will ruin your life every single time. I hate to.
So so this is the thing. We can cut this off right here, but this is the thing. Do you see the mentality? She said you can go for the force who will worship you. This is, guys, remember, the way a woman responds to you is how she views you.
Right.
Period. That's why you're supposed to be the one to prompt the situation. You say, hey, this is what I want. Then you step back and you give her the room to respond. Her response will tell you everything you need to know. You understand what I'm saying? Everything you need to know.
Don't be afraid of her response, guys.
Right. And don't question yourself based on her response.
Exactly.
Don't begin. Should I have not told her that? Should I have built more rapport? Maybe I needed to make her more comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we try to tell you guys. Don't fall for the bullshit. Do not fall for it. You feel what I'm saying? Don't fall for it. But anyway, we about to wrap this shit up, man. But anything else you gonna see?
On God and them, for real, word to bro, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zatiti. But yeah, man, guys, go to Cunningham Elements, 33% off Black Friday sale. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, man. Because I mean, the history of the holiday is whatever, but a big part of the masculine identity membership is gratitude. So fuck it. I really love the idea of Thanksgiving and taking time to give thanks. Hopefully you can spend time with your family, but if not, still be thankful for yourself, still be thankful to be alive, to see every day, man. And all my cats on the membership, I'll see y'all tonight on 11 p.m. We're going to be doing part 2 of the joy of your masculine identity. All right. And yeah, man. So appreciate y'all.
Yeah, so guys, that's pretty much it. We will holler at you later.
Wait, and don't forget Black Friday sale on shoplucario.com as well. Black Friday sale on the entire site. Make sure y'all go over there real quick. Go to Shop Lucario on, you know what I'm saying, and take advantage of the Black Friday sale, guys.
Facts. So I'm gonna play that commercial and we out of here. Peace. Later.
Are you tired of not getting any buns? Are you frustrated because you're not getting any box? You're like pissed off because you don't know how to attract women? If you answered yes to any of these questions, I have the thing for you. I'm having a Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale on shoplucario.com. My name is Mr. Lucario. I am the bad boy of the dating game. And if you go to shoplucario.com from November 27th up until December 1st, you are going to get to take advantage of the Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale, where I'm going to have 25% off on all the products on the site, right? So for example, one of my products is the Massive Game Collection, which is 24 of my products in one bundle that you can get. You can also get Master the Vetting Process, which is an awesome product that teaches you how to vet women. And this product has multiple 5-star ratings. Matter of fact, it's all 5-star ratings. That's how good this product is. Also, you guys can get an online dating consultation with myself and my lady April, and we'll teach you how to get the pictures that are going to get the attention of the women. We also are going to do the bio in the call. So we're going to help you fix your bio in the call. And we're going to teach you how to send the messages to get the woman off the site to come meet you in person, right? So all you have to do is go to shoplucario.com. Check out all of the products. I have other audio and video products. I have all these things that you guys can get to step up your game. All right. So go to shoplucario.com, get 25% off on all these products, and I'll holler at you later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.